Chris Evans shares up about his mother's cancer fight following King Charles' shocking diagnosis. After learning that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer, Virgin Radio DJ Chris Evans feels the outcome will be positive. Chris Evans, host of Virgin Radio's Breakfast Show, voiced his hope that King Charles will fight cancer after reflecting on how his late mother dealt with being diagnosed in her 90s. The host reminded listeners that his mother, Minnie, refused treatment for cancer owing to her age and lived for many more years. Buckingham Palace said on Monday that physicians detected the monarch's cancer while treating him for benign prostatic enlargement. The sort of illness he has is presently unknown. However, a spokeswoman for Charles has denied allegations that it is prostate cancer. Chris, 57, told his listeners on Tuesday, "The point of it all is, thank goodness he had a prostate procedure because they found this." He went on to explain, and, depending on what kind of cancer it is, we now know that 50% of the victims of these cancers, regardless if it's the skin cancer I had last year or more serious cancer, survive for at least 10 years or more. Knowing all too well about cancer, Chris went on to tell listeners that his mother was diagnosed with breast cancer in her mid-80s and lived until she was 93 because it was a slow cancer for which she chose not to receive treatment. When you get older, you produce fewer and fewer blood cells, so that means you produce fewer and fewer bad cells as well as good cells, he said. The presenter, stumbling over his words, went on to suggest that white blood cells could help prevent the sickness from spreading quickly. Recalling statements from his mother's old physician, he said, "Whatever is meant to come and get you in your 90 seconds will probably beat the cancer." In the end, it was a close call, but the prognosis for King Charles seems to be positive. According to Cancer Research UK, cells from the main site, the location where a cancer begins, can break out and migrate to other parts of the body. These cells can then multiply and develop further tumors. These are known as secondary malignancies or metastases.